Alrighty, so who could tell me my date? What is my day of the week today? What is my day of the week today? Alice? Tuesday. Make sure that you are paying attention and you're not in that chat bar. Tuesday. What month is it? Who could raise their hand and tell me what month it is? Jack? What's the month? I think you're muted. November. Tuesday. November. And what's the date for the day? What's the number? George? The 10th, November 10th. Yesterday was 9th, today's the 10th. And who could tell me my year? Brock?
2020.
Right, 2020 or 2020. Now, who remembers how to write it in numerical form? What's the number for the month of November? What's the number? Lyndon? 11 dash, then you put the number for the day, 10 dash, and I always like to write out the entire year, 2020. Some people will just put 20, but I like to write out the whole year. So today is Tuesday, November 10th, 2020, and in numerical form, it would be 11/10/2020. Alrighty. Moving along, we're going to go through some sight words. What is this word? Man, that's right. This word is man. Remember? M-A-N, man. Man. What is this word? That word is great, remember? G-R-E-A-T, great. Right? Great. What is this word? That word is say. Who remembers the hand motion for say? S-A-Y, say. Say, right. Ooh, and what is this last one? Sentence, that's right. And who remembers the motion for sentence? Who remembers it? Ooh, I see Noah doing it. That's right. S, and I'm going to write it on the board. Okay, so you can all see. S, E, pretend you're writing. N, T, E, N, C, E. Yay, good job. S-E-N-T-E-N-C-E, sentence. Sentence, right? Good job. That was tricky. Alrighty, so we're going to hop right into our phonics lesson. So you know what that means. Where do we gotta go? We gotta go to Letterland. How are y'all gonna travel to Letterland? How are you gonna travel to Letterland, Riley? You're gonna fly to Letterland? Okay, give me some other ideas. You're gonna hop? Darren, how are you gonna travel to Letterland? You're gonna run to Letterland? Any other ideas? Alex? You're going to skip? I wonder how I want to travel to Letterland. You're going to take an elevator. So, now we're in Letterland. Woohoo! I walked to Letterland, you know, nothing special, but that's how I got here. All right, so we're going to review our final blends. So who remembers what final blends, what two letters went together at the end of the words yesterday? What two letters? Riley? Just N and D. So just N and D, which says "nd." So just N and D, which says "nd." "Nd." Okay. Who can give me a word that ends with "nd"? Who can give me a word that ends with "nd"? This is review. Alice. End, right, exactly. End, we do phonics first. End, end, end. Who can give me another word that ends with "nd"? Allie J. And, right, exactly. And these are some new ones we didn't go over yesterday. And, good. What else? Charlotte? It's at the beach. It's like gritty. You can build a castle with it. Sand! And sand. What else? It blows outside. Brock. Oh, give me a different word then. Bend. The word I was thinking of was the word wind. So wind. Wind. But I like bend. Bend. Good job. So we have and, s, and, b, and. Okay? End, and, sand, and bend. All right? The new one that we're going to go over today, and I want to spend a little more time on this one, is final blend NT, right? I heard someone say it. So is when Noisy Nick pairs up with Talking Tess, and together they make the sound Okay. So I want you all, I have some words here, but I want you all to come up with some words that end with nt. Let me see. Anyone? Zoe, give me a word, girl. Pant. Like pants? Your pants on your leg?
No,
Pant, like to pant like a dog pants? Yes. Great. pant. P-A-N-T. Pant. Good. Pant. Who could give me another word? Amina? You're muted, but I think you said plant. Is that what you said? Plant? Good job. That's right. L-A-N-T. So pl is a blend. And pl-and-t. Plant. Who could give me another word? Maybe it doesn't have an A in it. Give me another letter. Darren? An ant. Yes, that would also be one. I'm looking for words that don't have the letter A in them anymore. I want you to pick a different vowel. E, I, O, or U. They do this at a football game. After someone scores a touchdown, well, no. They do this at a football game when they run too many yards and they have to go like this. Anyone? Anyone know? No? No? It ends with NT. Punt. Right, don't forget that N. They punch the football after they've made to like a 3rd or 4th down and they can't go any further. They're being stopped by the defense. All right, what other words? Cameron? Hint. Good one. Huh. Hint. I love it. Rent would be one. Yep, here, I'll write it up here. Rent. Hold on, I'm looking for friends who are raising their hands. Riley? So peanut has an N and a T, but let me show you something real quick. Peanut looks like this. Does peanut end with NT together? So we want the N and the T to be together. So it does have an N and a T. I like your thought. Jack, will you mute yourself, love? Thanks, buddy. So we have any others? What about today I blinked on a jog? What word is that? I went, right? Oh, we got a lot of words today. Woo! You got another one? Hit me with another one. Dent. That's a good one. Yeah, dent. I bent over, right? I sent a letter. I just sent like 4 birthday cards yesterday. Yes, like there's a dent. Like there's like like if it was flat, like not a hole. A dent is like a divot, like if the wall was flat and then something hit it, it would cause like a chunk to be taken out. Like something got bitten out of the wall, but it's not a hole in the wall. Okay. Alrighty, let's tap out some of these words in Ninja Chop. Let's Ninja Chop out the word pant. Are you ready? Get your hands ready. Get your hands ready. Ready? P-A-N-T. Pant. Remember, you're putting these two sounds together. P-A-N-T. Pant. All right, let's Ninja Chop out the word plant. But be careful, this is a blend, so you say pl together. You don't say pl, you say pl. All right? Ready? Let's go. Pl-and-t. Plant. There you go. That was pretty good. Good job. All right, let's tap out the word hint. Are you ready? Get ready. Get ready. Huh. Nt. Tint. Ooh, let's do that one again. Huh. Nt. Tint. Dallas, make sure you're paying attention, love. Alrighty. Then let's do rent. Let's tap out the word rent. Are you ready? Nt. Rent. Okay. I'll leave it at that. You guys are doing pretty good. So that's our nt and our nd. Okay. Today for Seesaw, you'll see a bunch of different words. Okay, and you'll have to move. Actually, I could show you. That's not very nice. You could say, hey, Mrs. Cooper, thanks for showing us that activity today. Oops, it's already up there. There you go. I like that. Alrighty, so first what you're going to do is there's two videos, wrapping, ND and NT. I want you to watch that first. Then you're going to tap add response. And then you're going to see that I already moved MP. So MP says but I already did it. We're not going over it, so I just wanted to add that in there for you. Then what you'll do is you'll tap the hand tool and you'll move these to the appropriate spot. So this is a picture of a tent. So is that going to have NT or ND? Alex? Alex? Why do you have homework? Because you would have this in class if you were in here with me. You would have work to do with phonics. It's the same thing, dude. Same thing as if you were in class. So this would be NT. So I would tap on NT. Whoop. And I would move it to the tent one. Okay? So that's what you're going to do. Then when you're finished, you want to tap on the microphone to record yourself reading all the words out loud. Alrighty, let's go to, what have we been talking about? I need friends to music about because they're chit-chatting while I'm trying to teach. What have we been talking about? Yesterday, what book did we read? You did a retail activity about it. What book did we read? Acacia, what book did we read? Right. We read The Three Little Pigs, and then you did a retail activity about the Three Little Pigs. Now, who could tell me who were the characters in the story? Riley? Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf. Good. What happened at the beginning of the story? Danica? You're muted, babe girl. Right. She sent them on their own ways to build their own houses. What did the first little pig build a house out of? What did the first little pig build a house out of?
Straw.
Straw. Okay, someone else. Who could tell me what the second little pig built their house out of? Amina. Sticks. Right. Who could tell me what the third little pig built their house out of? Aubrey?
With bricks.
With bricks, that's right. What happened to the house of straw? Charlotte? Right, the big bad wolf blew the first house of straw down. What happened to the second house of sticks? Allie J? Allie J, you're muted. What happened to the Little House of Sticks? Come on, help me out, guys. Brock. The big bad wolf huffed and puffed and blew it down. Right. What happened to the House of Bricks? Cam. Nothing. He couldn't blow it down, right? So the big bad wolf climbed up into the chimney, went down the chimney, and he got burnt by the scalding water, right? And then he ran away, and the three little pigs lived happily ever after. Well, today we are going to read the true story of the three little pigs. So I can compare and contrast the adventures and experiences of characters in stories. So that's our I can statement. I can compare and contrast the adventures of characters in stories. Okay? So, the true story of the three little pigs. The true story of the three little pigs. Everybody knows the story of the three little pigs. Or at least they think they do. I need to make sure everyone is muted. Mute for me. Good job. Or at least they think they do. But I'll let you in on a little secret. Nobody knows their real story. Because nobody has ever heard my side of the story. I'm the wolf. Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me Al. I don't know how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because of our diet. Hey, it's not my fault wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies and sheep and pigs. That's just the way we are. If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think you were big and bad too. 'Cause y'all eat cheeseburgers. But, like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. This is the real story. Way back in Once Upon a Time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneezing cold, and I ran out of sugar. So I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now this neighbor was a pig, and he wasn't too bright either. He had built his whole house out of straw. Can you believe it? I mean, who in their right mind would build a house of straw? Would you build a house of straw? What in the world? Build a house of straw. So of course, the minute I knocked on the door, it fell right in. I didn't want to just walk into someone else's house, so I called. Hey, little pig, are you in? No answer. I was just about to go home without the cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. That's when my nose started to itch. I had a sneeze coming on. Well, I huffed and I snuffed. And oh, I sneezed. Such a great sneeze. And you know what? That whole straw house just fell down. And right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail. He had been home the whole time. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw, so I ate it up. Think of it as a big cheeseburger just lying there. I was feeling a little better, but I still didn't have my cup of sugar. So I went to the next neighbor's house. This neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not too much. He had built his house of sticks. A stick house. I rang the bell on the stick house. Nobody answered. I called, "Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig, are you in?" He yelled back, "Go away, Wolf, you can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin." Man, these aren't very nice. I had just grabbed the doorknob when I felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed, and I sniffed, and I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed a great sneeze. And you're not going to believe it, but this guy's health fell down, just like his brother's. When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig, dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor. Uh-oh. Now you know food will spoil. So, if you just leave it out in the open. So I did the only thing there was to do. I did dinner again. What did the wolf do? He had dinner again. What did he do? Brock?
Eat the pig.
He ate the second pig. Think of it as a second helping. I was getting awfully full. So my cold was feeling a little better. And I still didn't have that cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. So I went to the next house. This guy was the first and the second little pig's brother. He must have been the brains of the family, because he built a house of bricks. I knocked on the brick house. No answer. I called, "Mr. Pig, are you in?" And he didn't know what that rude little pig said. You don't want to know what that porker answered? "Get out of here, Wolf! Don't bother me again!" How rude! All he wanted was a cup of sugar. Talk about impolite! He probably had a whole sack full of sugar, and he wouldn't give me even one little cup for my dear sweet old granny's birthday cake. What a pig! I was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake when I felt my cold suddenly coming on. I huffed, and I puffed, and I snuffed, and achoo! I sneezed once again. Then the third little pig yelled, "And your old granny can sit on a pin." He just threatened his granny. Now, I'm usually a pretty calm fellow, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go crazy. When the cops drove up, of course I was trying to break down the pig's door. And the whole time I was huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene. The rest, they say, is history. Big Bad Wolf. The news reporters found out about the two pigs I had for dinner. They figured a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting. So they jazzed up the story with all that huff and puff and blow your house down. And they made me the big bad wolf. That's it. That's the real story. I was framed. But, maybe you can loan me a cup of sugar. The end. So, was this story the same as our Three Little Pigs story? No. Who told the story in this book? Who told this story? Cameron? wolf told the story. That's right. Thank you for raising your hand. The wolf told the story. Was the wolf trying to eat the pigs? No, he wasn't. What was the only thing he wanted? What did he want, Jack? What do you want, Jack? He just wanted a cup of sugar for his granny's birthday cake. And did he try to blow the houses down? What did he keep doing? What did he keep doing? Darren? He might have had allergies or a cold, right? He just kept sneezing, right? He wasn't trying to blow it down, but he kept sneezing. Now, did the 3 little pigs live in our other story? Yes, they did. He ate the first 2 in this story. So, for your seesaw activity, and I do want to go over this real quick before I send you off. I know we're over time a little bit today. We're over the time, but that's okay. Yes, it is, because I'd rather get teaching done. Okay. Today, what you're going to do is you see your compare and contrast chart. You have you're comparing and contrasting the big bad wolf and the wolf, so a wolf from the true story. If you need to, I need everyone to be muted for me. I can get through this quicker. If you need to, you can click on the story to listen to the 3 little pigs again and listen to the true story of the 3 little pigs. Then what you're going to do is see all these text boxes. Well, if you tap on that video.
So what I want you to do is I want you to move these text boxes to where they need to go, either with the big bad wolf from the 3 little pigs, or the wolf from the true story of the 3 little pigs, or is it both of the wolves? So both the big bad wolf and the wolf. So if you need to, you can always click on these links right here and read aloud the 3 little pigs again, or read aloud the true story of the 3 little pigs.
Now, after that, I read all of these to you. I go from top to bottom, and I read each one to you. So make sure you listen to that so you can hear. The pig, so let's go over here. Wanted to eat the pigs. Was that the big bad wolf or the wolf? Or both? Who wanted to eat the pigs? Charlotte? The big bad wolf. So I'm going to tap on my move tool, and I'm going to tap on, I'm going to use maps because it's going to be easier. The big bad wolf wanted to eat the pigs. Okay. This one says he is a wolf. Which one does that go? The big bad wolf, both, or the wolf? Which one? Come on, that one's easy. Jack. Both. They're both a wolf, right? Exactly. Good. Both are a wolf, so it goes into both. Now this one says the wolf has a cold. Is that the big bad wolf, both, or the wolf from the true story? Cameron.
The wolf from the true story.
The wolf from the true story, right? So this wolf has a cold. So that's all you're doing, is you're moving these text boxes into the correct spots. That's all. So if you tap on this video down here,
so I'm going to read these text.
You can listen to me read the text boxes to you, okay? But that is all I have for reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you for math in just a couple minutes. Okay, but if you want to go on Seesaw, you can go and work, or you can turn off the camera and mute yourself and just stay right on, because I keep it up the whole time.